What is up? What is up? Welcome to the All Circles Media Podcast. It once again is your host with the most, Tai the Icon. You heard me? Right next to me is my buddy, my best friend and boss, DJ Adam Robb, the DJ Arthritis.
That's me.
Across from us is a near and dear friend of ours, actually. We've actually been on tour with him. He's been nominated for a bunch of awards, especially for the Ohio Entertainment Awards. Please check those out. And I don't believe voting is closed yet, so if you still want to get your votes in for Nicasso Turpin, please give him a round of applause. Nicasso Turpin, my boy. Heyo.
He's in the building.
He's here. He's been up to some pretty big things. So on tonight's episode, he's actually going to fill us in. Yeah. So if you just want to start, give yourself a little introduction, let the people who may not know you, who might be tuning in, what you about, who is you?
My name is Nicasso Turpin, 31 years old, Canton, Ohio, lyricist. Been doing this for over a decade, seriously. And I'm pretty sure you guys would agree. We're just to the point to where we got to make a business from it. Still have fun, but still like create a business out of what we're doing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
how long you been doing it?
I've been doing it for 10 plus years, seriously.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
Impressive. You want to go ahead and list off some of your accolades because like this, like when he says he does this shit, I'm telling y'all, like he actually, like he in there. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm telling you.
He's out here.
I'm telling y'all right now, Queens, New York, with Power 105.1 in Queens, New York, when I won a competition. It started off with Star Child. Shout out to my guy, Sean Cartel. It started off with Star Child when they had a competition. I paid $125. Came out first on top there. And since I came out in first and stuff, they sent me to Queens. And I was able to compete for the Power 105 competition with like at least 30 or 40 artists. First place there.
God damn.
Dang.
And it's actually a backstory behind that because I was working at FedEx at the time, and they told me, like, you go to the show, you're going to lose your job. You know what I did. Went to the show.
You're like, yeah, I had a delivery out here.
Like, this
Sorry,
is my
guy,
job.
you know?
Like, too many jobs, only one opportunity like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, after winning in Akron, it's like, y'all telling me I'm going to lose my job. I already advanced, so I'm not about to just not go out
I'm
to
not
Queens.
just about to go. Like,
Dude, and the best like stories, like there's a photographer named Peter McKinnon who's really big on YouTube, and I follow him. And he lost his job, I think, at Apple because he's also like a big like magician. Like he loves like David Blaine, and David Blaine was playing in was like performing in New York City. And he told his boss he was sick, and then he showed up on like a photo with David Blaine, and they fired him because they found out. And I was like, "That's how you got to do it sometimes."
Yeah,
like there's always gonna be some jobs that you can
I feel
get.
like that's just petty, bro. Like, fuck, you just gonna let him keep the job if you didn't know. I mean, come on.
Right,
You
yeah.
still working. You just gonna lose somebody over that.
But yeah, when there's an opportunity like that, like sometimes you guys gotta go for
take it. Yeah. Most jobs don't understand. They're so used to working a 9 to 5, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 and bringing in that income that you've been doing that you've been having for about like 9 years or whatever, 10 plus years, whatever, how long you've been working there. But when somebody actually has something they want to chase and they're working around a company that they're working for, they want to be their own boss. So
That's the thing. A lot of the time,
understand.
a second job or just a primary hustle is necessary whenever we do this type of shit, especially when it comes to entertainment. Like, there is no roadmap for this, so we kind of have to. It was like Ice Cube said in that one podcast that Charlie put in the group chat or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you got to be prepared not to make a quarter off of what it is that you're actually passionate about if you want to do it, like, for real, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to, like, music or like, entertainment of any kind, for real. It's really hard to do, and it's really hard to get into, especially whenever you don't come from money, and you have to, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
You gotta
You gotta support the dream.
You gotta live off of believe bucks, you know. Like
Right.
you gotta believe that.
Like, you know how many
that you're
theoretical
gonna get
dollars I've made? Like,
believe until the bucks come in.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you gotta do it sometimes.
I swear it's like that. Yeah. And besides that accolade in Queens, New York, shout out to the Ohio Entertainment Awards. I've been the Lyricist of the Year, nominated multiple times, over 5 times. I won 3 years in a row.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
We can make it number 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah, we
the 4P.
I think they're running till when's the cutoff for voting?
They just shut down the nomination polls to get people nominated, to get the people chosen. So they're going to actually open up the voting polls for Lyricist of the Year and other nominations and stuff. I think in about like a week or so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, people, you there's no limit too. You can vote as many times as you want for Nicasso.
Yes, as many times.
Just
keep voting.
keep
Run it
refreshing.
up. You gotta run it up.
And shout out to Andrew Lloyd, shout out to Dre Day. They are definitely doing their thing. This will be their 11th annual award show this year. So
That's dope.
they definitely been, like you said, investing in just becoming their own boss.
You got to.
Yeah, I know some of us were gonna try to come. Last year we didn't realize it was like like this weekend, we were like, nobody can go. So like this year, I was like, we need to make sure we're there and like show up and kind of support the community.
Yeah, but then like monetary stuff came up, so we had to like take over the opportunities that was definitely going to get us paid over just like, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be awesome to be nominated, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we do a lot, like just within the community specifically, as far as like musically speaking, I would say. Yeah. And everyone that's on our team, I would say they're also like of the same caliber, you know what I mean? Like just people who actually believe in what they do and actually are good at it, you know what I'm saying? They're not just in it for like, you know, the clout, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
Like they've put the time in, which is why they've been nominated for awards. Like with Charlie and the van stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Puff almost broke a world record, you know what I'm saying? For just being the fastest rapper, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
And you gotta really like you gotta try. You gotta believe in yourself to do a lot of this shit. Especially for me when it comes to like comedy and stuff. Like it's hard as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if I didn't love it, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be trying as hard. But you know, speaking of which, what would you say out of your catalog would be the best representation of if somebody wanted to like look you up? What songs would you recommend? Like what songs have you put out? Would you say describes you? Like
for sure, Canvas.
Canvas.
Y'all can check that out on all platforms. If you haven't heard it, Canvas is out on all DSPs. I dropped that in 2021. Shout out to my guy Cons. He engineered the whole thing. Have multiple producers on there: Boss DeVito, Cons, TK from my guy TK from Texas.
Yeah.
Multiple people on there. XO Beats. So
yeah, Cons is another dude we got to get on this podcast because
yes,
like Puff has a lot of like uses a lot of his beats. Speaking of Puff, come on in.
He's in the building, y'all.
Charlie went to go get some chicken.
Yeah.
He said that somebody was. There's a wallet.
Never believe what Charlie says.
Shout out my guy Master Puff, man. Y'all know what it is. Man.
I'm sorry to interrupt the show.
It's all good.
We're already tapped into Nicasso. Keep tapping in. You're
Please do.
Keep tapping in.
This shit that you do not want to miss is coming soon. Please, I'm telling you.
Oh, you want to give us a little sneak peek? What have you been working on in your little hiatus?
I've been doing a lot of learning, like the marketing side of everything, as far as building up my social engagement and keeping my relevancy up. I've been doing a lot of writing. I've definitely been doing a lot of writing, but I did release a single to my new project, Ultrasound, that's coming soon. Ultrasound being the project that's it's kind of like, how can I explain this? It's like my son's arrival and my return, because I've been off the scene for so long. So it's like,
yeah, dude, you've had a big couple month and a half, right? Like you got baby
coming right back into this shit. Like, fill us in on what's happened since you've been back on the scene. Actually, like that's the conversation here.
Well, dude, dad life. Hey, it's like almost 3 months for me. It's crazy, dude.
Yes, fatherhood.
It's wild.
It's definitely a blessing to have my first child, my first baby boy. Shout out to my girl Maria. You know what I'm saying? You know, we holding it down. Love you so much. Yeah. And we've been doing good. We've been doing great ever since he's been born. It's been a healthy. It was a healthy pregnancy, and it's been a healthy process since he's been here. So he just, as long as he gets what he needs, he's fine.
Yep.
But before that, if we rewind real quick, I just did a show at the Hall of Fame Village. It's amazing to be one of the only artists.
Clap it up, bro.
Clap it up. One of the only artists. Like what? Yes, with some big names, bro, and then be able to like break the mold by being the only artist to perform at the Hall of Fame Village. I'm just wanting to open up the gates for other people that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You gotta want it. Like, you gotta invest in yourself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
What high school did you go to again?
I went to ninth grade. Beginning of ninth grade, I went to Glen Oak. Then the rest of my ninth grade year, I went to McKinley. All the way up into my junior year. Then my last year, I went to Massillon High School.
Oh wow, okay, you were there.
What year you graduate Massillon?
2010.
Oh, 2013 for me.
So you got the orange and black and the red and black.
Man, and the green and gold.
Yeah, and the green and gold. That's like the trifecta. You just need the Jackson.
Nah, I'm cool.
I didn't know how beautiful that experience would be going to those different high schools, because my mom moved around a lot when I was still living with her and stuff. I didn't realize how beautiful that experience would be until my name started growing, just meeting all these different people and networking before we actually knew what networking was really. So
yeah, definitely.
Just to be able to still remember all these people I went to high school with, and they see that I'm still doing my thing. It's definitely beautiful that I went to all of those different schools and just still stay connected with a lot of people. And there's still a lot of people still doing their thing too.
Yeah, it amazes me sometimes, like the messages I get from random people on Facebook who I went to high school with, like when I was younger, who was just like, "Oh, I heard you doing this. Like, congratulations!" Like, damn, dude, I didn't even know you fuck with me like that.
There's been a couple of people from high school because I went to McKinley as well, and it's funny seeing like a couple people that like I knew in high school that like we weren't really like super tight, and now like they've showed up at shows and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, what's up, dude?
Like, dude,
That's dope.
And then they're like, man, you're doing some cool stuff. And I'm like, yeah, try.
You never even really interacted with him in high school, but
Yeah.
they still see that you're doing your thing, or just like you said, show up at an event. It's like, oh wow, I haven't
Yeah.
seen you in years. Like,
it makes me feel like really good for real. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying? Like to know that I even left that positive an impression, because it's just like growing up, obviously, like I had a lot of self doubt because I never even considered doing any type of entertainment career until I was way older. But to hear that, hey, like this fits for you, like this is something that I would see you doing. And I didn't even think that anyone knew me that well, like back then. It's just like, oh shit, like all right, cool. Well, I appreciate that you even paid attention.
Yeah, and it's funny how those dynamics change. Like once you're out of high school and you're like in the real world, and like all that like high school drama just kind of like some of it lingers, but most of it just like it's like whatever. It is.
size.
We were all dumb like 17-year-olds.
That's why it surprised me, because it's just like I thought you talked shit or something. But
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Dude, did I ever tell you? And this might be a bit that I got saved for doing stand up, but that I accidentally went to my 10-year high school reunion.
How do you accidentally go to
Did I ever tell you that?
You were invited.
Well, so there was a Facebook group that I never joined for like class of 2009, and I just never joined. And one day, a friend of mine had some. He was learning Portuguese, so he had some people from Brazil that were in town.
Fire.
And he was like, Adam, show us all the cool spots in Canton. And so we went to the Oracle. And I was like, I know way too many people here. I was like, I usually know some people here, but this is like every single person. I was like, and they were like, Adam, you made it, man. I'm like, to what? And they're like, this is the 10-year reunion.
Oh,
this is like 2019. And I was like, I did not plan for this. And I was
Just
like,
showed up and didn't even know it was like a
it was so
reunion.
funny. But
I
I was
feel tricked.
yeah, but I ended up hanging out, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of fun. Like, I was like, I did not expect this this night to go this way, but it was pretty funny.
I would love to go to a reunion. Never been to one, like
Yeah.
high school reunion.
I think mine would be right about now, but I don't think I want to go, just because it's
Bro, I
just
would-
it's one of them things where it's just like I would only want to go to flex on people who, again, I didn't really care about in the first place when I was in high school. I mean, like I would appreciate like seeing people who are my friends if they even, but that's the thing. I hung out with people who also wouldn't give too much of a fuck about this sort of thing. So it was just like,
right.
you know what I mean? So
So-
a lot of the people that I hung out with in high school, I'm still friends with to this day.
And so the naysayers, the ones
that's-
that we went to high school with, that felt like we weren't going to be
Right.
shit, or just felt
Yeah.
like you're not going to take us this far.
Hell yeah.
I would love to perform at a reunion just to show people like,
Yeah, that'd be the only thing I would
still
do.
going.
I would just show up and be like, yeah, I'm a professional comedian now.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just that. But then to what end? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that only feeds my ego, which is why I think most of us do this shit anyway. We just want to be seen. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Why else would I
Speak-
get on stage?
Yeah, and speaking of like the show that you did, like, did you get to meet some people behind the scenes?
So all of the artists, you know how airtight their security is.
Yeah,
It was just a blessing to be able to connect with the DJs
yeah,
and the agents, because the dope part about this, as far as, even though I didn't get to connect with the artists like I wanted to, I took a picture with Twista, told him how much he inspired me, blah, blah,
Yeah.
skip. But as far as like Yin Yang Twins, because Yin Yang Twins went on first, then it was Twista, then it was me, then it was Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, and T.I. It's a beautiful, respectful
yeah.
order for
That
Black
is,
Day.
that's, you're like right in the.
That's a good
That's
show.
a good. That's a good
They
spot
could
to
have had
be
me
in.
going on when the gates open, like right
Yeah.
before, you know what I'm saying, Yin Yang Twins went on. But yeah, the agents and the DJs I stayed connected with, still got their information, and it's
Yeah.
very beautiful that I was able to at least still have their information and still have the Hall
Yeah.
of Fame Village information. Shout out to Maria Tafalo. She's the one who got me into that show. Big blessings. I will never forget
Give her a
any of
round
that
of
stuff that you did for me.
Pause.
That is a big blessing. She actually made it happen. It
Yeah.
took a month and a half, starting from Hall of Fame weekend.
Yeah.
Because when they dropped the flyer, I was on it. I wasn't
Yeah.
taking no for an answer at all. But yeah, like you said, it was dope to actually get those connections and stay connected with the
Those are good people to know. Just
DJs and the agents. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all had to approve of my stuff before I could perform. Like,
Oh, okay,
from
yeah.
Yin Yang Twins agent to T.I.'s agent.
Yeah, dude, I almost shared the stage at the Oracle, the old Oracle, with the Yin Yang Twins once, but then they had to be in court the next. Like
Oh,
like
shit.
there's like judge moved up the court date, and so they didn't end up coming. So I was a little bummed. I was like, that would have been so cool to say.
Oh.
I shared the stage with the Yin Yang Twins,
Yeah.
That was fun as hell.
but they had to cancel it, and I was just like sad. I was like, I went anyways. I was like, well, I guess.
Go figure. They had to be in court.
Yeah.
And I definitely have to give it up to my girl. She was out there 9 months pregnant. Shouts out
Yeah.
to you, baby. Holding it down. That boy, my son did not give her no issues during
That's
that
awesome.
whole show. No contractions.
He was in there partying, man.
Yeah, it's like he wanted to come to the show. He was supposed to be,
Yeah.
his due date was October 4th, but they switched it to the 3rd and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we thought he was coming even more soon. Like,
He's like, nah,
Yeah,
I'll get y'all
prior
next
to
week.
the
Yeah.
I'll get it to you.
T, I'm telling you, bro. Whenever I'm telling you, I had a show previous to that. Shout out to my guy Eric Snell, in the backyard. he had a birthday bash and we were performing. And when I went on and right after I got done, she started contracting. I'm talking about bad.
So that you thought that was like, hey, like that was the time. Like,
Yeah, we thought that was the, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's his time to come. But it was a false alarm. I went to the hospital right after that, and I was just kind of like keeping an alert and keeping an eye out on her in the meanwhile. But when we went to the Tacos and Tequila event from 2:00 all the way up until when 2 Chainz, the end of 2 Chainz performance, she did not have any problem. She was
what time was that? What was that
like 8 or 9? Because T.I., I think T.I. was going on next. So I missed the T.I. show. I mean, as far as the T.I. performance, but she didn't have no problems. Her feet were tired because she's 9 months pregnant, so she's kind of ready to go around that time. But she didn't have no contractions, no issues. He wanted to stay for that show.
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed it, boy.
Interesting question. Well, where were you at whenever the time actually came? Because my boss over here was actually at a show we were doing First Friday, and we were in the middle of it before. I think we were in the middle.
Well,
of
it was the Hall of Fame weekend. First Friday. It was the 5th November or August 5th. And we went to that OB appointment early in the day, and they were like, "Yeah, it could be any time this weekend." And so we went and set up. And luckily, like Charlie was DJing, and we were just throwing a party. And I got the call, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go." And he got on the mic and was like,
"He's having a baby."
He was like, "This guy's about to have a baby," and everyone was like, "Yeah."
During the event, I would say this:
cool.
if it would have happened at any time that it was during the show, I would have definitely left. Like, see y'all later. But I thank God that it happened during the while we were at home.
Yeah.
While we were just laying down during the time we was chilling, and she just kind of woke me up at 1:15 in the morning. Never forget. And we gotta go. And it was that time. So we went to the hospital, sat around for a few hours, and I say 4 hours later, here comes a young prodigy.
Dude, that's about what we had, because we went in like midnight, and then he came at like 4:05 in the morning or something.
Real.
It was crazy. It went a lot faster than I thought it was.
That's what I was saying. Like, this is my first time experiencing this.
Yeah.
At 5:53 in the morning, like I was.
All of a sudden it's over.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, bro. And I was
That was
definitely
quick.
off of a half a pint of Hennessy.
Oh, there you go.
Like, bro, it's my first time seeing this. I'm like, bro, I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
So it was a real mellow experience. The transition was smooth. Wasn't that many pushes. You know what I'm saying? It went really quick. So and he came out healthy. So
I ain't gonna cry. I'll cry.
Yeah. Dude, it is emotional, man. You're like, oh my God. Like, because in your mind, like for months, it's just like, all right, it's happening. Like, intellectually it's happening. But when you see like a baby, you're like, oh my gosh, like this thing. He's part of me.
He's definitely one of my, I
crazy.
say, my most special accolade and my most special award that ever came to this earth. For sure.
Give him a round of applause, man. That was good.
Yes, I'm dead serious about that. And I done did a lot of shows, and I done won a lot of, you know what I'm saying, awards, and just won a lot of contests. If we want to rewind and get back into what I done did, I've won a lot of contests. We don't need to get into that first place every trip. So,
just saying.
but yeah, just saying for sure. But I would say like it always takes a while for it to hit me, especially like after having a major accomplishment or doing something big. I never get caught up in the hype of that. I never let the high get to me. It's just kind of like, all right, keep going. What's next?
Yeah.
Right. It's one of those things like sometimes you even forget to talk about it because it's just like I did it, but like I feel like this was one of them events where it's just like, damn, now I'm bragging about this for the rest of my life.
But the baby, the biggest accomplishment of my life with the foundation that I've built, even though there's more ways to go, it's just kind of like.
And good on you for doing the responsible thing of like making sure you had a way for like you to responsibly have a child and like make sure it wouldn't want for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like you are, I would say, fully established semi-pro up in this shit. You feel me? Like he has a lot to look forward to growing up.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Like
And
on the rise.
we have a lot of climbing to do independently still, because we're still at a certain point with our artistry and with our career levels. But at the point that I'm at now, I'm glad that he's here at this moment. You know what I'm saying? For as far as I've taken it. So
You gonna do the same thing? You gonna do what Drake did? Like let your son do a freestyle?
Do that.
I would definitely put my son on the album for sure. Y'all might hear some crying in the ultrasound album, just to, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of it. Like, definitely, he's gonna be a part of this album. Though, I'm taking this project one step at a time. Like I said, I got my new single. It's kind of an intro. The intro is a toss up. I don't know if I'm gonna make it an intro, but I do have a single out on all DSPs called Ultrasound. Y'all can go check that out. Y'all check that out. Tell me what y'all think, because there's more tracks to come. I'm working this piece by piece, like you said. Like I said, I'm putting it out in singles.
Yep.
And I need to get visuals done too. So the video is definitely coming soon too.
Oh yeah. If anyone else who needs video shot, don't forget to hit up All Circles Media. AllCirclesMedia.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
please.
we're getting into it.
If you watching this right now on the live, and even in the pre-recording, make sure y'all follow Adam, Robb, and my guy T at All Circles Media. Please follow them. Tap in with them. Great guys, man. They know what they doing in this this entertainment world that we living in. for sure. Like they're serious.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. And I really like. I'm really glad that you were one of the people that actually like stuck around after like the tour and stuff like that. Because like just getting to tour with you and just getting to see you perform and stuff it's really dope. Like your stage presence and just everything. Like you can tell you serious. And that I like being around people who want it as bad as I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I think that everything that you've done, even up to this point, is just so thoroughly impressive, especially for being an artist from out here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Oh,
And when you know you one of them ones, and everybody's had a breaking point to where it's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
dude,
don't want to
for
do it no more.
Especially entertainment, man. Like Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot of times you're like performing in front of like 10 people and you're like, man.
Or
what
you
is
get
happening?
real discouraged throughout the, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
timeline of your career. Like, bro, I've definitely been there, but I know personally, and that's not even to toot my own horn, but I have to toot my own horn because everybody has to do that.
Yeah.
I'm one of them ones, for sure. I'm one of them ones with the right budgeting, the right marketing, and right management is slow. In other words, that means it's going to be a success.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I know that I'm one of them ones, and that's why I just never gave up. I can't let y'all down. The people that's watching this live, the people that's listening to this pre-recording, I can't, and I'm never going to let y'all down because it would be bigger than just letting myself down. I have too many people believing in me. Too many people then told me, like, you have people tell you, like, oh, you're still doing this? I'm glad that you're still at it and still going with your career. Like, I have over hundreds of people that told me that. I can't count and can't name, but I know for sure.
Not to mention, you've always had a pretty decent support group, I could say, like, you know, coming up with this shit. Like, you know, people who actually believed in you and gave a shit to actually, like, you know, make sure. And that's what it really takes. That's why I like being part of All Circles, because I'm with a crew of individuals who genuinely have my best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Which helps a lot in this industry specifically.
Yeah,
you know
there's a lot of like cut. It's kind of cutthroat. You know, you gotta.
It can be.
And you gotta figure out who like who you can trust, and like it's like what's that one Drake song where he's like no new friends.
It get like that sometimes. It does. Especially because
just don't know who.
Everybody wants it in different ways. So it's just like that's whenever you start to clash with individuals that you're working with. I enjoy constructive criticism, but I often do find it hard, especially when you're trying to come up on the individual sense. Whenever you're trying to collaborate with certain people who just have a certain way of doing things. And I ain't gonna lie, it's entertainment. So like you deal with a lot of prima donnas, like especially even when it comes to management and this shit. Bro. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like I could know I'm him, but like I wouldn't.
You got that on a shirt.
I can't say that. I can't say that I'm other motherfuckers who have the same mental state. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm not working with.
Where did you get that shirt?
That's why I like dealing with multiple conglomerates.
My friend Peyton got it for me.
As a solo artist, I like to deal with multiple conglomerates like All Circles Media. You guys yourself who are serious and just like actually care about their craft and care about their career. Like,
and I also say I think it's impressive coming from Ohio doing this shit. If you Google it, there's a lot of motherfuckers who came out of Ohio who've done some pretty impressive shit. Like you know what I'm saying, just celebrity wise.
Yeah,
I mean,
like being a hip hop artist in Ohio, it's not easy.
It's hard, bro. Ain't nothing but corn out here, bro. It's wild.
In Canton, let's not even get on that. Being an artist out here in Canton,
Right,
only the strong survive, bro.
That's
like
true.
for real. I don't care how much money you got in your pocket. It's just about keeping that online presence and keeping your relevancy up.
Oh yeah,
like even if that's the first hiatus I ever took of being off the scene ever.
Yeah.
And that's what people like. That's what a lot of people like have to at least assume about this before you get into it, is that it's a very oversaturated medium. So it's like everybody and their mama want to be a musician.
Yep.
So unless you are him or one of them ones, like you can't really. It's hard to get ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
And like the hip hop scene, like it's growing. I think we're like reaching a point where like especially like what we're trying to do every time we do a show is like we're trying to make it like as best as it can for like a mid-level range like hip-hop show in Ohio.
Correct.
And like we're trying to build the quality, and like they've been doing awesome stuff, and like they put on shows. How often do you think they're putting on shows?
Who was that? Daily.
Yeah, they're
Daily.
like
I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna keep it real. Daily, they are putting on almost every week. Every weekend they got something going on. Maybe every 2 weeks, but they are definitely carrying their own weight. And they are definitely a force and a staple on the Ohio scene, period. I'm going to let you know that right now. Andrew Lloyd and Dre, they do.
One of the pillars of the community, if you say so. The rap community.
Yes,
right here
for sure.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
For sure, bro. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, and they've been bringing like they did. We went to this year. We went to a couple like at Musica. We did this like open mic at this. I forget what was the Jazz Cafe. Were you there? I don't know if you went to that one. But yeah, they're all like, you know, quality shows. And that's one of the hardest things about finding like hip hop shows in Ohio is like you'll show up and it's like a busted speaker and the mics don't work. And you're like, there's no bass. You're like, hip hop is a lot of bass and there's no good bass at any.
I still remember that time on tour when we performed at that little rinky dink place out in Worcester, and then you played too many gun noises and the fucking cops showed up.
What place?
That was the vault.
Yeah, we were at the Vault in Worcester on tour, and then like he kept hitting the damn gun button, and the cops showed up because they thought it was real gunfire.
I remember that show.
Were you there? I think you were there.
Yeah. Me, Ambition, Dreddy.
Yeah, that was towards the end of the tour. That shit was funny.
That was hilarious. I didn't even know until after the show. They were like, "Did you know the cops got?"
As soon as we told him, he just kept hitting it. He was just like, ah. Funny as fuck.
That was a good
Shout
time.
out to the
was a
Worcester
great
at the Vault,
time.
man. I performed
Yeah.
there twice. Actually, the first time was with Strictly Street. Shout out to Strictly Street.
Oh, yeah.
My guy Flames God. He threw what was it? The Strictly Street Fest.
Yep.
And it was that motherfucker
Yeah.
was packed, boy. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
there was a Twister show that we went to that was there.
Yeah, it's
Remember.
pretty
That was that night.
Twister was there that night. And
yeah.
they had an outside stage, and
Yeah,
Doobie
and
was there.
it broke down. The stage like collapsed.
Shout out to my girl KB. Her performance shut down the stage.
Yeah, it shut down the stage,
collapsed
dude.
the whole stage.
Yeah, I remember
that.
being in like the green room and I look out and like people were like, "Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "What the heck happened?" Someone was like, "The stage just like broke into."
One of the most active shows I've
like,
ever been
dang.
to, for sure. Strictly Street, shout out to them too. They're doing their thing
Yeah.
for sure. Flames of God been on the run for a long time, and he's another staple of Ohio,
Yeah.
putting on for the city, and he carried his own weight for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely, bro.
Well, I got a couple more questions for you right here for X. So a little bit more of some entertainment based ones. What you feel about this Will and Jada situation?
Will and Jada.
Yeah, what you feel?
Dude, the memes have been crazy lately.
I think with them still being married,
Are they?
I don't know, but if they are, they're doing it for media purpose, maybe
Yeah.
I mean, at this
engagement.
point, she over here talking about she used to sell crack and shit. I was like, what?
Engagement.
To what end are you even bringing this up?
She's still bringing up Pac. Let that
right.
man rest.
Hey,
Yeah.
talking about I can't believe 3 people's lives have been entangled like that. Like, no, they weren't.
Keep him out of your marriage. So that's how I'm looking at it too, based off how the media is and
Like,
how
she hate
people
this nigga.
they do a lot of shit for engagement. Like they really do. Even the beefs, like with Drake. Drake and everybody saying that he's sending out subliminals on his new album For All the Dogs. Like even if they are subliminals, a lot of these people speak to the people that they so-called beef with for engagement.
Yeah.
Maybe for their album sales or for their album rollout. So
For all we
like
know, they could be friends behind the scene. Like, y'all
Exactly.
ever watch
Yeah.
wrestling, bro? Like,
100%.
exactly.
it's all entertainment.
Yep, it is. But yeah, as far as Will and Jada, I feel like they're doing that for engagement. As far as maybe whatever Will has going on or Jada has going on, I don't know what is actually going on with them, but I feel like they're doing that for engagement, whether they're still married or not. Maybe she isn't happy.
Yeah.
Maybe he, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he isn't happy. But however it's going, I just feel like just to stay relevant and keep their names out there, I feel like that's why whatever's going on with them, like how you asked me about Will and Jada, I feel like it's just engagement. I feel like they're doing it for attention, even if they don't want the attention.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, what about Drake? What you feel about the new Drake album?
He's hard. He's asking the hard questions of me.
It's not that hard. It's a Drake album. Everybody got their opinions. How you feel?
Yeah.
And he said he's going to be done with doing music for a year because he wants to tend to his health and focus on. Hey, okay, that's cool. I just expected, maybe because everybody expects this. Okay, I'll say this because I seen this opinion the other day on, I don't know if it was a live stream, but somebody said it. They say that the old generational fans of Drake expect him to be so far gone, Drake. Thank Me Later, Drake, when he was rapping and actually making
Take Care of
good
Drake?
songs. Take care of Drake. But the newer generational fans who get they get views and they get his Scorpion and Her Loss with 21 Savage. The newer generational fans, they put this album at a high caliber because it's the newer generational fans. They probably didn't listen to the old Drake or not expecting him to rap. They just commercially want him to drop music like in a selling way, like to be able to market it. It's marketable. I say that album is marketable.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's my thing is it's a Drake album, so like it's not gonna sell.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
J. Cole did the most rapping on that album.
Oh snap!
I mean, facts though.
Not wrong.
Kill me.
Facts though.
Sue me. What you know what I'm saying? I swear.
Bro. Money for fun.
Like, dead serious, bro. And he did that 8 a.m. in Charlotte. He was rapping on there, but I feel like he did that one track just to get his point across. Like, hey, I can still razzle dazzle with the, you know what I'm saying, the people
Like,
who
I
can
can
rap
still
with the
do
grace. Yeah, but For All the Dogs is just all like good shit, Drake.
What do you think about the Yeet Drake memes that have been coming out? Where the money for fun?
What's that?
Have you seen that? Oh, dude, we gotta. Maybe I'll have to show you.
Oh, tap me into the memes, man.
Okay.
Because you know that's based all around
We were having fun with this in the group chat.
all the entertainment.
It's so freaking hilarious. It's like they did the same thing with 21 Savage whenever he did what was it? Dio Dang 21. Remember them ones? Where they was just like kind of like feminizing him for a little bit. This shit funny as hell. Hold on.
Let's see.
You talking about whenever Drake and 21 made that song? Mm-hmm. That 21, can you do something for me? That was Zesty Drake.
No, this is Zesty Drake, bro. Okay. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit.
Hear it.
Look how they got my guy Drizzy, yo.
What even fun, man? Yeah, I'll show you. There's so many. There's a Sailor Moon one. That one was great.
Sailor Moon one.
That one was. Oh, wait, is this it?
That one.
Oh my gosh, they got him in a cheerleading outfit. Bro, I think that Drake is so high level and he knows that he can rap, but the industry that he's dealing with, I feel like they're trying to make him push an agenda.
I think so too.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as far as the feminization of hip hop and how shit is, like, you know, Drake isn't a female, but just with certain stuff that I'm noticing and certain lines that's being said on the album, it's like they're slowly trying to reel people into the LGB. We're not even gonna get into that, but it's serious. Like, they're really trying to install that in hip hop because it's one of the most impactful genres, and you already know how strong music is in general.
Man,
so
not to mention everybody like watching black folks have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're trying to really feminize the genre. And a person like me, I ain't going for it. Independently, I'm not having it.
Okay.
Shout out to Benny the Butcher. Shout out Conway the Machine, man.
This is the funniest one.
Cats like them, man. I ain't having it. Bro, they doing Drake so crazy, bro.
They got it with the Sailor Moon.
Funny as shit.
And I like how he's like, what?
They just don't stop, bro. Like, bro.
But to close it out, what are some things you want to tell the fans? Where can they find you? Thank you for coming.
Oh, for sure, man. Y'all can follow me on all platforms at Nicasso Turpin, Instagram, Facebook. I barely use Twitter like that, but follow me on TikTok. And I also want to give a big, big, big shout out to my family members for coming out to the show at the Tacos and Tequila event. My sisters were there. My other sisters that couldn't be there because they were at work, they were there in spirit, support me as always. My mom was there. Definitely love y'all. And my sis on the live right now. What's up, Raja? I love you so much. But appreciate everybody that's on this live right now. Appreciate y'all tapping in with All Circles Media.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all follow my guy Adam and T. For sure. You know what I'm saying?
And kind of give people like what's next. Kind of like reiterate like what's going on with the album, when any shows that people want to know about.
Like I said, I'm putting this album out in spurts, single for single. Visuals gonna be coming soon, right along with it. But like I said, I'm putting that out piece for piece. Y'all can follow me everywhere, like I said. And on top of that, let's not leave this out. November 3rd, I got my first verses. In Barberton. Oh, make a sound effect for that, I mean, please.
Against who?
He said against who? Bing bong. Like, for real, big bing bong on this, bro. Like, dude, man. I don't knock nobody. I don't knock any artist. If low tier, high tier, if they have a different genre or caliber for me and we're doing the verses, I pay my respects. Mm-hmm. I know I'm good. So how I look at it, we're just gonna put on a good show. But shout out to Yab and Akron, because that's who I'm going against. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Flames Guy, he set up the Ohio Versus. This is the second one that they're actually doing out in Barberton, Ohio. Nice. I forget what the place is called, but they're having it at a movie theater. I think it's at a theater.
They got a website?
Yep.
Google that.
Yep, I think it's ssmg.com, or just put in Strictly Street. You'll find them everywhere. But yeah, I got my Versus coming up November 3rd. The exhibit tour coming soon. More to be announced. You know what I'm saying? Ohio Entertainment Awards is also coming up, so make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. I also have my series On Purpose. I'll be interviewing people out at the Ohio Entertainment Awards. I'm going to interview you guys when we get done with this. Yeah. My On Purpose series is actually a traveling vlog series where I'm going to different places. Y'all can follow that. Go to my YouTube. I have episode 1 and 2 out, working on 3 and 4. But so my On Purpose series, I go around asking people 3 questions, and I ask them, what's your name? Well, where you from? What you represent? Whatever. Ask them what their purpose is, and then ask them where people can follow you at.
Okay, nice.
3 questions, get them in and out. Yeah. So, and this is what all entrepreneurs, not just all artists. I mean, not just artists. Like I said, all entrepreneurs that's doing their own thing independently and actually putting something on their purpose. You know how people put stuff on. Oh, I put it on gang, or I put it on so and so. Put it on your purpose. Yeah. So that's my new series that I'm actually starting. I'm actually in the works of editing episode 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is out if y'all want to check it out on my YouTube. Subscribe, follow, please, because it's definitely a beautiful thing that I'm doing. I have Betty Smith from Enrichment on there. Big salute to her. Eastwood Films. Eric Snell at the Backyard. My guy, that's family right there. Who else I got on there? My guy, P-Dog the Boss. Strictly Street is on episode 1. My guy, Big Jeff at the Burnt Pickle. He runs that venue.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah, we've done stuff there.
Love that guy.
Yeah, I interviewed him on my first episode of On Purpose. My guy, Munchies, what is that shit called? No, Burger Bros. His page is Munchies on Facebook, but they have their own food establishment, got his own food truck, selling his own food. I interviewed him and stuff. So I'm just pretty much, like I said, the On Purpose is overall for everybody, children to adults. If you got a purpose, fulfill it.
Look forward to that.
That's going to be sick.
Everybody's on this live asking me to spit something, man. Like,
oh, you want? Oh, man. I wish so
do I got to go a cappella one time?
we might, unless I
will.
can.
Unless you want to pull up a YouTube beat.
Actually, you could. Do you have something on your phone?
I do. I'm just live right now.
Maybe I can. Actually, what I could do is hook up the Bluetooth.
Want to go with the Bluetooth speaker?
No, I got the Bluetooth because it'll run through this thing.
Oh, let's make this even a more beautiful experience. So, last but not least, I got so much more. If you want to know more about what's going on, you can tap in with me. Let me know, because this interview, we gonna get it done. But last but not least, shout out to my guy Mac Wop at Top Dog Entertainment. That's Kendrick Lamar's DJ. Yeah. Top Dog Entertainment's DJ. Schoolboy Q, Isaiah Rashad, West Coast. Salute to my guy Alibaba. He was the reason that I got on there. Me and my guy Black Gemini got on there. Shout out to Ironclad Battle League. We actually got introduced to MacWop through Alibaba, my guy. He's an artist as well, dope as fuck. And he actually just played one of my songs called Impossible on there. And I'm talking about, this is just, last time I played a song, it was kind of like verse, hook, verse. I played a nice little commercial joint called Intentions. Mm-hmm. That's on the album Canvas. But I played Impossible, and everybody in the live stream started losing it. I didn't get to see the live comments because I was feeding my son. He started crying during the live stream, so I had to get off. So, but yeah, I feel you. I got the timestamp and was able to screen record everything and just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like get people to tap in and let them know what was going on, because even I missed it. But yeah, he played the Impossible and he was rocking with it. Now, mind you, he has a real critical community. If you're going to play, he plays people music all the time, but he has a real critical community. People were sending in $20-$50 to get their songs played. He played mine for free. So, hell yeah. So I salute the MacWop at TDE. We definitely gonna get into this joint called Impossible. You can pull it up on YouTube if you want, and I just spit it. I just spit it live.
Wait, where's this at?
On YouTube. Nicasso Impossible. Oh yeah, if y'all ain't heard this, hey, make sure if you watching this live video still, hit the reshare button one time. That's all I'm asking, because I'm really about to gas this. Really about to gas this for anybody that ain't never heard this. Shout out to my guy Mozart. He produced this fire ass track.
He was here the other day.
Yep.
What was it?
Let me see. Go to the search engine and type in Impossible.
Nicasso Impossible.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Mozart. Stay cooking up with the heat. Dude. For sure. He stay cooking up.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till. That's it. Just a little bit of that, dude.
That beat is so crazy, bro. I would write a whole new verse to that. Like, yeah. That's how crazy that is.
I'll have to show you one of our dude. Actually, while we're waiting, I'm gonna show you one of our dude. Maybe you can spit a little something. This guy Kyle, he's been doing stuff for us. This one is a beat that Puff claimed, but
oh yeah,
it's a nice little like kind of old school kind of vibe.
Okay.
You can hear it through the recording.
Okay. Mind you, y'all, if y'all can't hear anything, this is pre-recorded, so whenever the pre-recorded video is actually out, you will hear all the audio and the vocals over the tracks.
You want to start over?
Yeah, you can, yup.
This is one of Kyle's beats.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Kyle Swain.
Shout out to Kyle. This is definitely dope, bro. All the peons, G5 riding recline, 3 dimes on my pecans. The fuck do you expect? Top dog slaying felines, my drive lit as neons. One time for the rewinds that run it back respect. Nigga credit is due, can't get paid for the homage. Supporters I'm withdraw, be direct with deposits. flaming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, this beat's hard. Hold on. Let's get it back. Yeah. I got y'all. I'm gonna hold a little something real quick. I say, yeah. In this society of secrets, I'm timeless every feature. It's wise you should be seated. Rewind this or repeat it. Drop diamonds when I'm speaking. Follow me, retweet this. Assassinated DeMarcus when I realized I need his. The formula is factual, successful off my sequence. Euphoria from my aura is magical. They need tricks associated like the NBA. Don't oversee this. Lot of Draymond talkers, the ghosts when they D-leaguing. This game just got them talking about life in the streets needed. These kids passing before our parents in peace grieving. And to live and die with that as a guardian is the hardest. Mother or father shouldn't bury creations that's been seeded. Keys to life, I don't hold out on bricks. Hopefully something's planted with no manure. Get some growth out this shit so you can leave the week to Sunday through Saturday with the nightlife. The look in their eyes don't got a question about what your life like. Dreams chasing me, see it's opposite of that Philly cat. Many men got rich and died trying to be what 50 at. It's fuel to the fire if we show where it's Liddy at. In the Ville with AR, the ghetto legends who really rap. Inferno in the streets still in flames. Another victim clap inspired on these beats from a fifth and a couple swisher packs. Got no business there if it's slow where they doing business at. Bars, this is real as it gets when you mixing gin and yak. Feel the discipline what these artists need and our children lack. Tap in like spinal surgery, brought the feeling back. It's more than just lyrics, my marketing skills are really cracked. Whatever hand in life you was dealt, then you gotta deal with that. Death of a false image, curiosity, killing cats. No question for these marks, I sign them more quicker than chicken scratch. New era way to snap back is to get your fitted cap. Fall on deaf ears during survival, you can't live with that. But anyways, you'll remember the name, your favorite, you know what I'm saying? Hey, run that Impossible though, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long.
Yeah, let's get that Impossible.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. All Circles Media, Adam Robb, Tai Williams, man.
Dude, that beat.
We are taking
Mozart.
off.
This is art from art, bro.
My guy Mozart. You know this was long overdue. Oh, I wish y'all can hear this right now. Yeah. Wish y'all can hear this out loud. What up, Art? Let me see. What up, Art? Check. All 10s of them school calls for them publicity stunts. Just to keep the truth protected, they won't mention you once. Man, they bailing out clout surfing so dummies fight with rage. Testing the waters, dying in dangerous tidal waves. This generation self-detonation. Pills frying their minds till one day they get prescribed with some medication. They let it peel, now family sick, trying to buy what's broken. You claim the drugs remove the pain till it was your final dosage. Stick to your own type of heaven, living in hell ain't great. When ahead of the game, it's hard to look for tail to chase. Went from before to everyone trying to come after you. On them corners with stones or marketed on avenues. Effective agents, every virus has a plan. Mute the mindless man, world premiere, silence of the hams. I despise all genocide, kill a dirty cop. Will your karma be good or bad when you deserve a shot? Just speaking life back into you cause y'all been dead a lot. Fiber optics for hating ops, I connect the dots. My key to life unlocked when I seen that my mind can sever locks. Your key to life is locked cause you break the code with these dreaded thoughts. I got BSF inspirations without touching kilos. BMX demonstrations with my southern Creole. Divine hours got rocket power, rip Uncle Tito. Reverse love is the Amazon, but this jungle evil. You see and get a taste of fame until you launch your senses. Touchdown on black cream, top is only 4th in inches. King shit, me taking bows to be flagrant flowers. Bitches more than lyrics, take the towels so forfeit is no thought decision. It's like a blush was self-destructive, you would probably call it. Intoxicated on drama, you bitches dramaholics. Suggested death on every track, now you got homily offers. Your life is torture, walking this earth with Takashi Karma. And all the ones on the outlets been looking, they don't even rap with no intent to diss members. They will body part you. Y'all racing hell, expecting heaven at the gates. And you can't beef with any mind that's in the vegetative state. It's slow, I'm so out of your way that I'm far from being done. Step in my office, leave the misery home. I know that you need the love, you always down for the wrong shit. So your mind having problems with seeing up. But I'm united with you, that's if y'all in the right state of mind. I believe in us, feeling a lot from the wrong type of living. All I can tell you to each his own. Life in a lesson of love Jones, the reality need me and me alone. Give me a challenge to carry independent balance to order to feed up on. But as far as you rappers, you fall inside of every trap when they follow and lead you on. Man, so what's the haps on the craps? I figured today was good. Birth for ice veins, they make cubes out of our neighborhoods. You take what's great, mix it bad and ugly, console your fam. Don't let yourself on these blocks you selling from stolen land. Display pictures before the grams was instant. We hella different, so you gotta make them pay. I demand attention, they fitting in just to get extorted. This shit's retarded. Show up an arm to an exchanges, won't be no bricks departed. Don't let these majors or minor niggas derail your quest or get promised a verse from a contest after winning first. Crooked I inspired the fire, told me I got it next. But gassing me from joining MGKC, I business works. I never hoop, but maybe no jumper can hit the shot. Or maybe Vlad can get answers from shit I didn't shot. Truth the lie, save your oohs and eyes. This problem little boys, not when you send grown men to do the job. At all.
God damn. Fire.
That's
Turn this
that.
up.
Impossible,
Mozart
man,
beat.
on all
That's fire.
platforms, man. Make sure y'all
Yes,
check that
sir.
out.
Thank you once again for coming to Nicasso. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
I
it.
got my guy in the building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Charlie
Charlie Parker in the
for a
building.
Spider-Man?
Y'all know what's going on,
Is
man.
that Miles Morales?
What's up, bro?
We in the
That
building,
Miles
man. I
Morales?
appreciate y'all, man.
Hell yeah.
All
Thank
Circles
you for
Media,
coming
Adam
through.
Robb,
Oh, yeah. Don't
Tyvon,
forget,
man, for real.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share
Please.
this. And also look up Nicasso Turpin on all platforms, all distros. You feel me?
man.
And vote for him when the.
Don't forget to vote for him for the Ohio Entertainment
Ohio
OEA
as
Awards,
well.
man. They should be sending out the voting poll sometime here soon. Make sure y'all tapping with them. If y'all want to do any shows or get known out in the Cleveland area, Akron, Youngstown, they everywhere with it. Do shows with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Build your name up. That's how I started.
If anybody,
I took a lot of losses before I started winning. So
Yeah.
make sure y'all tap in with the OEAs, Andrew Lloyd, Dre Day, if you want to do any shows. And if you want to do any shows anywhere else, you can network with me and I can get you plugged in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Also, shout out All Circles Media if you need some help with either shooting videos, doing a podcast, or anything else. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
studio time,
Or
or,
studio time.
beats.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah, the,
Hold on. Yeah.
the
what?
beat store is up.
Yeah,
My God, you
I
making
ain't got
some
shit
crazy
on there
production,
yet.
bro.
allcirclesmedia.com. You feel me? Go look us up.
Yeah, but get at me for customs right now. I'm doing custom exclusives, $50. Come holler at me right now. I got studio time. I'm gonna go 35 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me.
Charlie
but-
Parker,
Put on
excellent.
the Spider-Man mask.
You can't beat that, man.
You gotta have it,
You heard
man.
the prices, man.
You feel me?
My God, that alias is fire. That Miles Morales.
It's
That is
Miles
that's
Morales
fire.
with the messed up eyes.
Right, bro. I'm fucking weak. I'm trying to get my leg in here first off. My shoe came off.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, man? We got my boy Nicasso. How you doing? I heard you ripping it, bro.
Man, you already know, holding it down for the O. As always, man, got to keep this shit going, keep it rising.
Did you? What's your baby's name?
Nicasso.
Oh yeah.
Surprise. For anybody that didn't know, my child's name is Nicasso. My young prodigy, man. He has my musician name, and his nickname is my government name.
Hell yeah. That boy about to have so many Jordans growing up.
Bro. Shit, Chucks.
That's slick, bro.
Chucks, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm cool. I rock Jordans too. I'm just not a materialistic guy. So he's going to grow up not being materialistic and know that it's more than just being, you know what I'm saying, having a fashion statement and actually having a statement.
That's good.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
For sure.
Well,
That shit, bro.
thank you guys for joining us. Once again, I am Ty, host with the most. This is DJ Adam Robb. Crossing
Yes,
me, Charlie
sir.
Parker, SO. And once again, Nicasso Turpin. Thank you once again for joining us on the All Circles Media podcast. I will see y'all later. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon if you'd like to get more of these episodes.